we, as in Eliza and I, are headed to my oldest sister's house, and we're gonna see a new friend. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. It's a class pet that they get for the weekend, so we're gonna go see that and just have a nice little visit. It's about 11 o'clock at night, and I did get some scanning done, which is really good, so that tomorrow night I can just pack everything and get it out the door. But so Doug has been out of town since Friday, and it's just been a weekend, and his flight has been delayed like 2.5 hours, so he's not going to be getting home until like 2 in the morning. And I don't sleep if he's traveling. It really stresses me out. So he's boarding his plane right now. So I'm gonna take this time to relax. Esther's snuggled up next to me, and I'm working on hat number 2, which is going really well. I'm almost to the decreases. Let me actually compare the hats. I tried this hat on Eliza and it's perfect. So let me show you where I'm at. It's easy to do it this way, lining up the brims. So like I'm getting there, and the fact that I'm like really stressed out about Doug traveling, I think I'll be able to get to the decreases tonight, if not finish the hat in the next like 2 hours. 2-3 hours of him coming home. Yeah, that's all I have left. So I'm almost to the decreases. I have about 1.5 inches left until I start decreasing. And then the hat will be done, because the decreases go pretty quickly on this hat. They're really not long. It's just, oh wow, there's a glare, but from like here to here. So I actually might finish this hat tonight and start the baby hat and knit that tomorrow. I'm assuming it's going to be a pretty slow week at work. It's the week before break. It's our last week of the year, which is really exciting. And I'm gonna be getting kicked out of my office a few times because my boss has some meetings with potential students. Yeah, so it's going to be a pretty chill day tomorrow. And then when I come home, I might convince Doug to come home early so I can go climbing, but I'm not sure if that's possible. I'm for sure gonna go on Tuesday. I really like the Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday when I can schedule for climbing. It's really nice. So I'm really looking forward to getting back to the gym this week, and I meal prepped today, and I really just didn't record today because I needed to give Eliza my full attention. It's been a pretty rough weekend, and not a lot of sleep, not a lot of downtime, which is fine, but it's just, it was definitely a rough weekend. So I didn't record anything, but I made, I was going to make my enchilada stuffed peppers yesterday and that just didn't happen. So I made them today. And then I also made a sausage kale potato soup. So that's all in the fridge for lunches and dinners tomorrow. I also bought a bunch of Honeycrisp apples for lunches this week. And then I'm also, towards the end of the week, I'm going to make my new favorite meal, which is a quinoa broccoli chicken bowl with a peanut sauce, and it is so good. So good. I'm gonna make a double batch of it, probably Thursday or Friday, maybe even Saturday, depending on how far the peppers and the soup go. So I'm very excited for food this week. I'm glad 2 big meals are cooked already and I don't have to worry about it. I'm going to get back to playing The Sims because that's what I'm doing, and knitting on my hat. And I'm listening to some climbing podcasts because when I fall in love with a hobby, I kind of just dive all in. So I've been watching a lot of like bouldering YouTube and listening to climbing podcasts, and it's been really fun. Yeah, and then hopefully Doug will be home in the next like 3 hours. I miss him. So I will see you tomorrow, and hopefully I have some fun things planned for this week. So can't wait to take you along with me.